weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, I was away, of course, I saw this, so I decided to come here to show to the Liberian people, those who hire us, make sure that they are informed of what's happening in this country. So, Masami, you can see that, I don't know what you can see, but it's there, you see it? Masami says you can get it. So, folks, we got to keep up with this morning. How far is working here? So here we are. Of course, some of my friends on the other side will say that development will eat, Nairobi will eat, that development will eat, Nairobi will eat. I don't get it. I don't understand. Some of these people are educated folks, right? They travel outside of Liberia to see development and they praise their country when they go to Ghana. They praise the people of Ghana, and then when they come to their own country, they bad mouth their country. They see something good, they turn their eyes, they talk bad about their country. So you can come with us. We want to show the people the action.
We are good for the sauna.
So here we can see here, Masami will keep showing you guys. We have a lot here to show you. Of course, we are not in Bo River. At some point in time, we are likely going to have to get on wheels to get back in LBS 9 for us to have to show you this entire project. It's a long distance, very long. I don't think we can do this just like that. Masami, the action, where the work is done. That's the quota we're showing it. So you can see here. Do we have the cross show?
Then
let's show them what we start.
The current work has been done here. So, like I was saying, this means well for the people of Western Liberia.
Yeah.
Grand Cape Town.
You got Bomi.
Yeah.
You got Monrovia connecting Bomi.
As well.
Bomi connecting to Cape Town County.
Yeah.
And then you can run into Sierra Leone. Of course, you can also go towards the Republic of Guinea as well. So we have a long distance to go because Paver Ford is already pushing towards clay on the same project. So for the rainy season, my understanding is, Masami, please, the camera be perfect, give the people a perfect view. So they are moving so fast because they still have July 1st is tomorrow. So they have July 1st is tomorrow, August, September, and then we get into the dry season. They have to start the next segment of the project. We have to do with, maybe starting the rear pavement of this place.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna have to switch. Masami is showing the camera, then the working. So this is a distance for the photo.
Okay, so we
should get
the vehicle to give you a view of the current look here before reaching to Bo River. The company that is undertaking this project is doing extremely well. They have cleared this side heading towards coming after the rainy season. They are still working, right? They are still doing.
It is not important to show them that. So you can see on my left hand side, on the left where you're going towards Bo River, you will see that Paver Ford. There's some work going on here. And then across the bridge, I don't really know if we hit that out of the way. Usually, they move so fast, right? James, you were here with me the last time. This is a thing, our tail trip.
These are our tail trips. Tail
trips here in going towards Bomi on this project. And one thing I would like to do very well is keep our people informed. Liberia is a country where too many people are misinformed, right? So you have to keep them informed at all times, and for every situation, you get them bit by bit of what's going on in the country. You get them bit by bit of what's going on in the country. So the more they see, when somebody on the other side of the political aisle is talking about nothing happening in this country, Somebody will say, absolutely, you are lying. That is a lie. You know, something about this country, I get a little bit confused. Imagine a group of educated folks. They left Monrovia and they went to Liberia. That is a story I want to tell. So the adversaries can cut that claim. We say, deflow again. And I tell them, say, thank you for calling the name deflow. God bless. So we have now reached, you see the distance from here to Bo River. We are still in Monrovia, James. We are still in Monrovia. We have not touched Bo River. When we go across, then of course we have the time to do that. So we'll move fast because it's rainy season now. We are all set for the rainy season. Completely set for the rainy season. Right? We got our rainy gear and all of that. So
All thanks to the Deputy Director General for New Media Rebranding. That's Mr. Tifo from the Waterside Road. That's procured rain gear for every social media reporter so that we give you all you need during the rainy season, so that you don't get to say, oh, the social media reporters are not reporting the hard news. Those things we need to know about the government projects. So we will be in the rains, bringing you your live coverages of every happenings of this government. Because we are fully prepared to bring you these things. We have our rainy gears all set.
yeah, if you want people to work, you have to give them the tools. Right? You gotta impart knowledge, and you also have to provide the tools for them to do their job. You can't send people in the rainy season. You can't send people out when it's raining during the rainy season, especially during the social media broadcasts with no raincoat.
Yeah.
Right? You need to have that. So that way, when I'm telling us, say, we're moving to Douala, we're going somewhere, nobody's gonna say, but boss, it's raining, right? No, I would say to you, yes, it's raining, I can see that it's raining, but we have something to protect us. And those that hire us, they don't want us getting excuses. The Liberian people are not asking for excuses. They gave us a decent job to do, and we have to do just that. You know, we have to do the job. They don't want to know about whether it's raining, the sun is shining, there's thunderstorm. They just keep that to yourself. Go do the people's job. That's all they want. So for that, new media is prepared to be out there doing the rainy season. This rainy season, we are prepared. So this is Bo River. As you can see the camera, you can show the camera. You can see the camera here. This is Bo River. This is Bo River. I hope our camera
It's capturing.
this. This is Bo River. That's the old bridge. This is the new bridge. James, do you know the history of this bridge?
No, I've not followed in depth the history of this bridge.
Was it a train track? Is that a train track or something? I don't know. Okay.
Seems like a train track.
Is it what?
Seems like a train track.
Train track.
Okay, it's a train track. So we will pull up here, we'll get down here. The car will back off. The car will back off here. And we will get here to show you people this point here. Let's get down here.
So far, a major clearing work.
Everywhere I pass, places on President Joseph Yima Boakai.
A major clearing work have been done.
Major clearing work here. So folks, if you can see work here, by this project, the work here, we are talking about 4 lanes, right?
4 lanes.
So they open 2 lanes on the other side. So we already have 2 lanes, so they open more on the other side, so that when they're done, everything will fall in place. This is what we call an experienced politician sitting in the executive branch. We're not talking about a try and error government. We're not discussing a try and error government that happened some 8 years ago. No, how many years? Yeah, they were there for 6 years. It was completely a try and error. A try and error government is you pick somebody with no political experience and you throw that man to say he will learn on the job. That is not how it works in politics. In politics, there is no room for try and error. In politics, there is no room for somebody to learn. either experience it, you either study it, you either serve as vice president so you learn the process, but nobody again in this country should give this. There shouldn't be a trial and error. That's so booklet in politics. There's no trial and error because so many things can happen. So many things can go wrong when you do trial and error. So you can see here, an experienced leader, a man with 25 years of public service, 25 years. Sometimes I hear our friends on the other side of the political aisle, they say, Joseph, you know, work at government for 40 years. But what is the 40 years? But let me explain to them, this public service records is public. Agriculture 1 year. Agriculture 1 year. LPMC 9 years. LPRC 3 years. Vice President 12 years. Our friends cannot be conditioned. And these are educated folks. They're now on the radio. What's on my dog? Graduate. What is that graduate? And some of them will sit there and stay. Listen. So here we are, folks. You can see here. I think, no, this is a logging. The logging is not one of the essentially have the station where we meet it, where we meet it. I don't think we can do the play. I know we have equipment. There, but I don't think it's going to work for us. I'll tell you for those of you just joining us, we want to say welcome to AJ's 13 Bo Waterside Road corridor, a part of 255 kilometers of road stretch leading as far as Bo Waterside. And yes, it's part of it. So this yeah, but talking about this, cash value is around 360. So this corridor is one of the most strategic highways because this corridor links Clay Junction, the Bomi County, the main road crossing points, and as sorry, so this road corridor. That was different, right? Yes. This is so so the construction company hired from Sierra Leone is taking ownership to construct, design, and maintain this road corridor. They are going to finance it as well. The financing agreement, they are going to contribute huge portion of it. The Liberian government will contribute a new portion as well. Yes. And then after the construction's year, because this is a 45-year construction agreement, they are going into the private company, Chemical Data Associates, will build, design, and maintain the road for 25 years. 25 years. After which, they will start to maintain the road. So folks are also concerned how the concession company is going to get more money. There are many ways. One of those ways, the toll systems are going to be, remember, there are toll systems, we don't know. There are three toll systems. There are three toll systems that are going to be erected for people on one at Bo Waterside point, and another one
one going to be, that's it. Yeah, as the Clay Junction as well.
Clay as well?
Yes, yeah, Clay Junction.
Clay
So
Junction. The road that divides
yeah.
Bomi with
Thank you. So when I go highway where you have that welcome to Lima. See, this road is one of the easiest roads the government, they started saying that the government can control system at that particular point. That's the point. So that the government is able to do revenue.
But let me hold you there. The right-hand side, the reason why we are not showing our people the right-hand side is they don't have a lot of work to do this end because you have the international, let me say the heartland.
Yeah, the heartland.
So the road is not going to go that way deep because of the heartland, right? Yeah. But this end, which is the left-hand side, that's why we're showing on the left-hand side, is where the job, they have the job of work, they have work to do. And so that's the only reason why we're showing you at that end. But on the right-hand side from here, all the way to Bomi, because the heartland, of course, they don't have work to do. That's why they play under this end, and they're moving on now towards, they're moving on toward Po River. I mean, towards Bo Waterside. So the right end, nothing to do there. They only have to go back now on this end to go to Bo Waterside. So let's get back to what you were telling our viewers.
Yeah. So, like my chief told you, there are not more work being done at the west side when you are going towards Bo Waterside. If you are coming from Bo Waterside heading towards town, Monrovia County, more work are being done on your right hand side.
Yes.
And the left hand side, there are no work currently being done there because of the heartland and they are coming from our regional counterparts.
This one runs from Africa.
Yeah. So that's the reason why more work is not being done on the right side if you're coming from Bo Waterside.
So they don't need much more radar on that.
So currently as you see, that more current work is done. They are very south, very for further constructions work. So probably after the current work, what we're going to see now is probably we are going to start putting and they're going to start constructing drainage.
We are not engineers.
Yeah, we are not engineers, we are just presuming
that this is what it will do.
Of course.
So go on, you were talking about
right? So
yeah, most people talk Africa. Yeah, Ghana, Zambia, the southeastern. I mean, the west coast of Africa, most of the countries in the Monrovia belt, because we have three countries in the Monrovia belt.
Yeah.
Beyond the Monrovia belt, we have others that really travel to meet. Ghana to Liberia, they have to go to Ivory Coast. Burkina Faso, they have to go to Ivory Coast to come to Liberia. It goes beyond Ivory Coast. Yeah. And so it's one of the biggest highways.
yeah.
So one of the biggest highways we have in this country.
So the future that will help the government to maintain the government has launched this exercise wherever possible. Major public work was at the front side of the land at a particular destination. We can't know we're going back. Before I'm for it to get in a very bad condition where people will find it difficult in getting to their homes. We're not going to affect that. A piece of maintaining our roads is one key thing that is very serious.
And then let's give it out
of this government.
Let's give it out to the folks.
Yeah,
Tama, the entirety, ability, the entirety of public works. The Ministry of Public Works, we have followed them for 2 years now, and I give it up to them. Minister Guinness assistant, I'll give Mr. Guinness I'll give the inputs. Roads are important. You cannot be a country without roads.
No.
Development will move from one end to the next end, and people are excellent. When roads are built, where people can travel, they can commute from one point to the next. So you can see on my left hand side, we're going to show folks how you doing. So we are here, and this is what you get. When you like a competent leader, it brings development. When you like a joker, when you like a entertainer. I would say an entertainer. Politics is not for entertainment. Let's be real. Politics is not for entertainment. Politics is for serious-minded people. People who want to live legacy. People who see the suffering of the people. People who believe that others fail. And I need to do my part, do my share, do as the best I can do. Unlike the past, I get sick of some of you guys. I get tired. Listen to folks talking about the road for graduate, the road. I pay for the entire road system of the country. How you pay for something that was not done? How? How you pay for something that was not done? So you pay the whole country, right? You pay the whole country, but the job was not done. Who do you pay to? It's an argument I would like to push. Who you pay to? So the person you pay to on the bank did not do the job, but you pay to somebody, right? You claim that you pay for the entire system. I don't get it with some of these folks. So here, on our left-hand side, we'll continue to show you these folks. I think the last time we were here, they were way there.
Yeah.
But as long as they have reached here, that means that they go back now to play. But the last time we went to play.
Yeah, we went to play.
We went to play.
But then they are now reached play. The team was also heading towards play. So the fact that they have reached this side, that also speaks to the fact that they
have passed play now.
Yeah,
and soon they have passed play. They're going towards Medina, going inside the bar, going towards Bo Waterside, right? Yeah. So I know you don't know the towns on the road, but you gotta get used to the towns.
We get familiar.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it.
Gradually.
It's a learning curve for all of us. So you can see here, during the reading season, there are a few things that in construction they can do. And there are some things that cannot be done during the construction, during the reading season. So here, if you can see, they will have to break this down here. They will have to reduce this. They will have to bring it to the level of where we are, because of course, the road is going to go that end as well.
So the Liberian government is transforming all of our major roads.
Absolutely.
Like in past time, we have less people traveling southeastern countries. The reason was very simple. Not because people is to that some level have the money to go to the southeastern countries, but it also involved their lives. Because it was taking books. The roads were very, very, very bad for them.
In fact, there are Liberians who have to go to every coast to just enter the southeastern barrier, but including politicians.
Yeah, they are just
including politicians. There are politicians on the ballot that try to every post to go for vote in the southeast. Today, they are going to the same southeast that 2023 they try to every post to go to. Now it's not a pavement, but you can go as you want. You can drive to Branchland, you can go to what you can go to Maryland as you want. In fact, I saw a video for the former senator of Mr. Rosas. I think that was some word. He praising the government that in his lifetime he has never seen such a thing in Rosas. It's remarkable. He calls it the best of his life. But yet, some of our friends, some of our sisters, they travel on the road and they are looking for So, if you see here, we have a leader who cares about everybody. He's a fighter of the country. He's a fighter of the nation. He says, you know why? This is my job. The Liberian people hire me. No matter who voted, who didn't vote for me, this is not about who voted for me. They not vote for me. This is about building a country for all of them. For the nation. For the next generation. Yeah. So you can see that when you are elected by the people, you have to serve the people. They are not electing you only because they want to wear a t-shirt. They're not putting you there because of those great speeches that you give, right? They are going to hold you by what you say to them. They are going to hold you by what you tell to them. They're going to hold you by what you do after. What you do after. So the Liberian people now can feel, can see, can feel it, can touch what they voted for. The people of Monrovia, the people of Branchland that did not vote, but can see that they can go to Branchland, not thinking about sleeping in the forest. Can you see that? In the history of this country, the first time this has ever happened during the rainy season is honor and watchful as a competent leader. That's what we call learn something before you get to do it. When I speak politics, I don't have to create script because I learn politics. When I speak politics, I talk about it for Liberia because I know the history of this country politically. You know? Folks, I don't know the name of this town, but we got a long distance. Let me show you. But this is just, this was March 14, if I get it right, February, March, January, February, March, April 14.
It's April 14.
April 14, 2026, yes. The madness, bring that down. Public work is going to bring that down. So you can see here, they are waiting for dressing to come. The next bit. This is what we call change this year. This is what we call they can feel it. I think there was a pull down the last time by U.S. Advocacy.
Yeah.
We got to the Bomi. He did Bomi already?
No. The one he did.
I think he did Magibi.
Yeah, he did Magibi.
No, he did Magibi. So I don't know when he's going to come to Bomi, but I can assure you.
He did Bapulu as well.
He did Bapulu?
Yeah.
And what was the score there, if you remember?
He did Bapulu. I think chapter 7,
The margin. Okay, so he was by distance.
Yeah.
Margin means between this number and this number.
Of course.
Okay.
So it was a very huge margin. Chapter 7.
Chapter 7
Yeah.
different between the last government. This one, we're not talking about the other political party. I don't want to call their name because I don't want to get that free publicity. They're not paying money for anything.
You remind me about the statement made by the the ruling party chairman, that Luther Tapper, when he said all of the other parties are subsets. that was the news for the day. It was something very, 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 very interesting.
Well, but let me tell you, why I support the multi-party system, I do have problems. My thing here is, why should D-Flow put his name on the ballot to be president, knowing very well that D-Flow has no political base, right? D-Flow goes in a race and gets 0.0000%. 0.0000%. Only because D-Flow has one time on the ballot for president. Well, we can narrow that, right? Let's have 3 political parties. Maybe you can choose your party. You can choose CDC as well as an independent, like they have in most part of the world. In the United States, they have Democrats, they have Republicans, the Republican Party, then they have independents. You can choose one side and go. But multi-party system, why is something that I want to so far others watch for? I personally feel that we have to take a look at it. Is it working? Instead of waste of the taxpayers' money, every election period. Do you know why we gave a second round? You know what are the reasons?
One of those reasons I think is because we have multiple parties.
Too many parties.
Numbers,
yes.
percentage of votes
Yes.
that cause that lead to
that reduces the winner.
None of the parties getting their cumulative number prior by the National Election Commission or prior by law to declare a winner in the first round.
That's it. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
That's to me, that's the most important. That's it.
Yeah.
The reason is, D-Flow puts himself on the ballot. Only the village will vote for him. Right? James puts himself on the ballot. Only his town will vote for him. So he's taking money, taking numbers. The both of them have reduced the vote of the candidate who should have won the election by a number. You understand what I'm saying, James?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
So this is why I don't know as to whether that's one part we're supposed to continue with. I think you have to problem. So I have a problem with it. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I just think we should review it. We should review it. Yes, it's okay, but it's costing the country every year. We have to have what? A rerun. Because there are second round of the election. Now millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. We can use the millions of dollars after the election to do some projects, right? So my thing is, let's go and review this whole thing that has to do with D-Flow get on the ballot and get 2 votes. Some people get on the ballot and get 1%. And the state said they want to be president. Where you going with 1%? You get 2%. Where you gonna go? When are you going to pass 1% to go 2%, to go 1.5%, to go 2%, to go 3%, to go 5%? When will you accumulate that number and stay and argue?
You know, again, our voters, our electors are now getting to understand that.
And let's show the camera around Masemi, not just holding in front of you. I like the people to see exactly the work. I don't like the camera just one side and doing one thing. And then let's show the people exactly what
That's a
happened.
handshake.
You can come here and show them something half. So here looks like one of those places where they'll bring some of their equipment or crush lab or something like that, right? Because every time you see a deep spot, that's what you see when you go along the way. So this looks like one of those places that will put their crush rod or
Back there.
equipment or something like that. So folks, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Liberia National Television. We are here in Bomi County to be exact on what is going to be one of Liberia's. What you have. And you go do the math now, the person got you. So yeah, we are here deep not deep in Bomi, but after Basuado, we are in Bomi to show our people that hire us to do this job. We don't sit in the office all day. The people did not hire us to sit in the office all day. They say, get outside, show us what the government is doing. That's what they say we should do in NTV, the Department of New Media and Rebranding, is to be out there to do. That's why I brought us here today. So you can see here. Now, let's remind our viewers. You will not see work on the right hand side. We continue to show you on the left because this is where the mini job will take place. We got outlines, so they can't touch outlines. They will move these, they will move the poles on the far left to do the mini job.
Well, so thank you for following us,
Nice to see you.
giving us feedback as well
This
as
your
it
house?
relates to
Yeah.
our
You see
south.
that the road is coming here. Yeah. I know this one is Matthew. Yeah, the Matthew. So can you come for it? Yeah, tell her let's do small things. You know the small things? You sure? Oh, you're renting? Okay, so you don't know. Just say you don't know. The Ula guy sorry, but he will not tell you. Mr. Guinness will not bring your feeling without him to tell me.
Are we going to board the car now?
I think we should board the car a little bit, right? Yeah. Because when we walk a little bit, then we board the car. So folks, kind of share with another person, invite somebody. If you voted, development is here. Real development is here. If you did not vote, no problem with it. No problem. The president of Liberia is building a nation for all, not just for those who voted. He's building a country for this generation and generations to come. Copy from. And we should be proud of that. We should just be proud of that as a people. As a people. So here, we are stayed, we just deliver our LBS vehicle. On the left hand side, we're trying to show you the work of this private construction firm. I think we are getting to a town before it's, what's the name of the town? What do you call it? I know there's a big market somewhere around here. There's a big market. Sastown is coming up. Western Sastown. So you can see here. Yeah, go ahead, Jimmy.
Yes, I just want to give our viewers an overview of this project and talking about all of the road skirts that are complete. The total number of 255 kilometers. I see the clear to Bo Waterside segment includes the left approximately 79 kilometers. The road modern paved highway and built to international engineering standards. Other road includes the same project, the 255 kilometers western road corridor project. You got the St. Paul Bridge to Clay, 38 kilometer 4-lane sections.
Okay.
So for St. Paul Bridge to Clay, we entertain 4-lane sections. Clay to Bo Waterside, 79 kilometers 4-lane as well. And then from Clay to Tottenham, 22 kilometers, that's 2 lanes. From Clay to Tottenham, 22 kilometers. From Medina Junction to Raga Sports, 30 kilometers, 2 lanes as well. From Monrovia to Monrovia, 86 kilometers, 2 lanes as well. So financing agreement, like we told you, the project is being implemented through a public-private partnership project. That speaks to the fact that the engineering firm that was hired from Sierra Leone, 34 Associates, will will design, build, and operate and transfer the road within 25 years period. That is the time the concession will last for. And it will take 5 years to build the road. It will maintain and design the road within 20 years. That accommodating to 25 years period. So the private concession funders will operate, maintain the road for the concession period of 25 years. The ownership of the infrastructure will eventually be transferred to the Ministry of Public Works following the after 5-year concessions period signed by the Liberian government and the private concessions company, the Area Associates. Once completed, the clean Bo Waterside Road is expected to reduce travel time between Monrovia and the Sierra Leone border. So one of the things that have burdened our travelers, those who are commuting this part of Liberia, every now and then our traders that commute for the Bo Waterside and for Sierra Leone to Liberia, from Liberia to Sierra Leone, who are commuting this route. They have found it difficult commuting this route because it has been dilapidated conditions or very bad conditions for X amount of time. So the President, His Excellency Joseph Boakai, has seen reasons to end this long-term burden faced by our people.
You see Liberia, that crossroad there.
They're probably the assembling point that they have already started assembling the crossroads. We passed a one that will show you, I think, over 2 acres of land that have already been cleared. And also Harvard's crossroads that will be placed subsequently for the road. And so they will also help to lower the transportation costs for businesses and commuters. This road is just a few miles away from Monrovia, but you'll notice that residents on this side of Liberia will normally pay a huge transportation costs getting from Bomi to Monrovia because of the barren conditions. With the transformation of this road corridor, they're going to help lessen the transportation costs for businesses and commuters. They're also going to increase cross-border trade of Sierra Leone and the wide ECOWAS region because this road doesn't only link Sierra Leone to Liberia, also stretches as far as Ivory Coast, Guinea. You can just name them because the people use this side, get their goods and services from Guinea, get their goods and services from Ivory Coast as well, and bringing it to Liberia. So it's also going to increase border trade between Sierra Leone and Liberia and the water and
beyond the two countries.
Yeah, beyond that. So they also want to improve access to markets and farm routes as well. Our farmers on this part of Liberia will now go to bed safe and sound, not having to worry that their produce will get damaged whenever they are bringing them to
during the harvest season.
During the harvest season.
They don't have to worry about that. And even beyond that. Right?
Even beyond that. These are also influence. There are plenty decisions. Whenever they want to play, they say, no, I don't want to play in a very huge quantity, and then at the end result, my produce gets damaged. At the end, I will be the loser.
Yeah.
And so they want to work, play in a very less quantity because the fear of their produce getting damaged.
Of not making
more profit as well. This is also going to help boost tourism, investment, and job creations. You will have many choices to make when these roads are in good condition. You don't have to just sit in Monrovia. Some people with their business will now move to Bomi or move to Great Cape.
It moves beyond.
Yeah, move beyond Great Cape as well. Right? Yes.
You and I, you can decide, say, you know why? Grand Cape has Lake Peace.
Yes.
You can go to Grand Cape now, and if they have a land there for you can purchase. You purchase that land. Maybe every weekend you go there with your family.
And now to just continue, you see, people are now trying to put gas station because
gas stations. Yeah, the road is opening.
The road is opening.
Somebody trying to be smart.
Yeah.